Hey friends, it's Becca with Beautiful Miss Plans. I am here to plan August. I forgot what I was here to do. So I did an unboxing of this Cocoa Daisy kit, so you can kind of see how I use it and what my thought processes are and all that. So that was last week. If you're interested, definitely go check that out. And this week we are just going to set it up. Digging out all of this stuff. I have said it before, I will say it again, not my favorite. But we are here and I'm gonna give it my best shot. So I guess we'll start here on my monthly. So yeah, August is a busy month and kids go back to school. I mean, most kids go back to school. I don't know, does any school districts wait until September anymore? I remember when we were growing up, I don't have a thing. I remember growing up, like you go back right after Labor Day, but we never went back in August. And then every year it seemed like as I continued to get older, we'd go back a little earlier and a little bit earlier until we finally did. And my birthday is the 18th. And on my very last year, so my senior year of high school, I went back to school on my birthday, which is the only year I ever went to school on my birthday. And it was first day of school, my senior year. So it's just kind of crazy because it felt like it was earlier and earlier. And this year it feels like they're going back earlier. However, I like it better this year because last year, I want to say we started like on a Friday. So they had a half day on a Friday and then, then they went full day. This year they're starting on a Tuesday and then, makes more sense. Like why are we waiting until a Friday to do it? So I'm just glad that that's not the case this year and they've changed it up. I should have sorted through this stuff on journal stuff versus stuff I might actually use. We need that for sure. We'll need that. Don't think we need any of these things. So, yeah, I think the colors are just a little bit much for me. Like they're just really bright. I think we want to look about right here. And kids are still watching The Avengers, so if you hear noises in the background, they're watching Endgame. And yeah, I mean, I bulk for the most part, do my filming. So I do my filming on a Friday and I will usually do both videos for the next week on the same day. I don't always, you can usually tell by my sleeves. But usually the only time I don't do that is like for the flip throughs. But most of the time, or if I'm feeling antsy and I want to, like my Cocoa Daisy one I did on a different day because I wanted to dig into it and I didn't want to do it. I was going to do it on film, on camera, so I was waiting. That was the whole thing. So yeah, but most of the time I bulk film. I'm going to get out these. So I'm leaning towards either the pink or that one. I feel like I've done a lot of like the blues in a row, so I'm kind of thinking maybe we should go pink. Let's just go with it. Again, not my favorites, but we're gonna do the best we can this month. Which not, when you get subscriptions, not everything is going to be your favorite. So sometimes you just gotta, just use it. I guess you could sell it, but I don't want to have to think about what I want to use, and I may use something different for my birthday week. I don't know. Just because this isn't my favorite, but at this point, I don't even know what I would use. I am really excited about the September kit though. Okay, I did that one lined up at the very bottom. I'm very excited about the September. So I even got the extra stationery kit that goes with that one, just because I did like it so much. Did I have it so far down? I feel like that's really far down, but I don't think it is. It's just looks it. Okay. I need to get my quote and this, and maybe I'll put like a decoration here. So I had saved a quote, thinking bloom where you're meant to is what I want to use up here. It's a little bit big, but I think I can make it work. Actually, let me highlight this because I won't be able to highlight over this sticker. Even though it's clear, I don't think you'll really notice it. But I want to be able to, I should probably wait a second. Let me go ahead and highlight everything else while I'm waiting. So this first week is like a crazy busy week. The first week of school, that is. They do this thing in kindergarten where it's called Camp Kindergarten. So they don't have an assigned classroom the first week, and this gives them a chance. This gives the teachers in the school a chance to kind of figure out the kids, because, you know, by the time you get to my son's age, who's going in 3rd grade, you know their personalities. You know, like, okay, can't put all of these kids in one class because it's a lot, or, you know, for that one teacher or whatever, you know, you can kind of figure out their personalities by the time they've been around for a while. But in kindergarten, you have no idea. So they do a thing called Camp Kindergarten. So they kind of have a classroom that they're going to go to on the first day. And then potentially every single day you go after that, they will be in a different class, just through the first week. And by the end of the first week, you'll know who your kid's teacher is. And that gives them a chance to kind of figure out kids' personalities and spend some time with them. And I like the hummingbird. I might do the hummingbird, even though he feels too pastel. So I still like the hummingbird. I'm kind of annoyed that the hummingbirds are all really pastel. So she will be doing that for the first week. So we won't have an assigned classroom, which means my son has to kind of come with us so he knows where to pick her up from, because he's picking her up every day from her classroom, which will annoy him because he'll want to just get to his classroom. Dragonfly is not bad, but it feels really small. And I like the hummingbird, but it feels too pastel in comparison. And everything else I think is pretty much flowers. So, I got through my first video without interruption. Not this one. Yeah, I want the hummingbird, but it's too pastel for me. So I think we'll go this. Like, these colors are just a lot. I'm not gonna lie. That's okay. So we'll go the dragonfly, and I think we might put a flower or something right here. I don't really want to go all the way through. Maybe, because that brings in a little bit of the green if I do that. So let's do this one. I had to make sure that I had pressed record again because my daughter had come back in, and then I was like, wait, did I push it again? Am I recording? Apparently I should have waited to, hold on. Boop. Just gotta do it from a different angle. There we go. So anyway, it's not my favorite Camp Kindergarten, but it's also my last kindergartner. So, you know, but I understand why they do it, because you just don't know much about these kids, you know, when they're first starting at the school. And then after this, they don't do it again, because obviously they don't need to, because by that point they're starting to learn about the kids and the personalities, and you're not going to learn everything. There's probably going to be some stuff that is overlooked, but for the most part, they can kind of figure out a little better. I will say that the cover, I'm going to change it to my black cover, by the way, because I do like the black accents with this. But move that sticky note out of the way, and we will see about getting a a thing. My paper's cut for this, so you can hear music. So let's pull out our papers. So I do really like this one, but I also feel like, honestly, what goes better with the kit is this one. So I think I'm probably gonna use this one. It's just a lot. So we're just gonna go with it because I think we need to do it from the top. I feel like I need to do it from the top because although there's a hummingbird right there, I'd rather cut off like the bottom of his body than like his head, because I feel like his head cut off would be kind of weird. So we're going to do it this way. And get this all prepped as well. I'm not gonna switch out anything. Sometimes if I'm really excited about something, about like one of these kits, I will do cuts early, or like I'll switch stuff out early, but I'm not quite so excited, so I will not be switching this out early. So we have that one, and we have this one. Let's get blazing out of the way, knocking stuff over. So then what I'll do is I'll put this one in my front cover. Make sure these are cut properly. Yeah. And yeah, so let me grab my old covers and stick them back in because I do still like my mermaids. Wait, which one's in the front? This one's. I could switch it though for the last part of the month, for the last like week and a half. Because why not? So, and then I see her instead. So we'll go ahead and stick this back in there. And hold on, I'm trying to bend my cover, and this is hard to do, so sorry you can't see anything at the moment. Okay, there we go. So I got this back in, but I do have these covers, and let me grab it, I'll show you. I'm going to use this black cover because I think that it really makes it, despite the fact I don't like the colors, I do think it makes the colors pop a lot, so I'm going to use this. I don't remember which black this is. I'd have to look it up to see which cover it actually is. Oh, there it is. I put something on top of it. I'm like, where's my white one? I did switch to the white for the rest of this month from the blue that I was in. So we have August. I am not going to even come over here to this quarterly section. I didn't even write in July, so I'm not even going to. I might change my mind, but at this point, I'm just going to leave it. So I think that's everything. I think I got everything that I wanted to set up. So I am going to move along. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.